top 3 MCs and why? Whew. There's absolutely no denial of the influence of the God MC, Rakim. You can't have any type of charting thing with regard to MCs without talking about the God. It changed the whole element of cool for everybody, you know. Rakim was just that smooth 5% brother that wasn't really in your grill, really preaching to you and beating you down. Just kind of creepy. Yo, check this out, B. Take this data real quick. I ain't teaching you, but I'm just saying. Hold on. The way he was able to make his point was real ill because there was 10-year-old boys that could recite those rhymes, and there was 30-year-old men that was like, man, I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta start with Rakim. Number 2, MC. KRS-One's story, going from living in the shelter system to becoming what many would deem as a prophet of our generation, is the consummate Ashy to Classy story, you know, on top of the fact that I don't know of too many MCs in the game, old or new, with as firm a grasp on the Queen's English. KRS's grasp of the Queen's English is just stellar. Diction, syntax, grammar, metaphor, simile, making a point in the beginning of the record and going 5 360s over here before you come back and close the point. It's hard to argue the intellectual capacity that KRS has brought to the game. Not only the intellectual capacity, but the ability to have that intellectual capacity translate down to the street and talk to cats that might not have ever gotten out of the 9th grade. You know, I think that that's an art. And I think that KRS-One is one of the very few MCs to ever come into the business that has sincerely mastered that art. He can go into a homeless shelter and be understood, or he can go into a Fortune 500 boardroom and influence the thinking of people who are going to influence the world. 3rd best MC. This is so fucking hard, man. I have to say Black Thought. I don't think that there's a more prolific writer in our day. You may hear particular MCs' records more. You may see more of them in the public eye, but you know, I've been very close to and in and out of the Roots camp since 1992, personally. Yeah, that dude is the consummate culmination of all your favorite MCs. He could spit back 90% of most of their rhymes to you. Anybody who's seen a Roots show has watched him imitate particular MCs when they do that part of their show. Even as the shows have changed over the years after particular albums or whatever, there's still that segment where they do their tribute section. You know, when he's doing Slick Rick, Close Your Eyes, sounds like Slick Rick. When he's doing Big Daddy Kane, Close Your Eyes, sounds like Big Daddy Kane. And then when you listen to his rhymes and you can hear him taking Kane's cool, Rakim's 5% perspective, Slick Rick's storytelling, KRS's intelligence, Tribe Called Quest, jazzy, floaty, positive, pro-black perspective, and roping them all into this one monster delivery. I put my money on Black Thought in a freestyle battle against anybody on planet Earth right now.
Like, if you get a hit song, you think you're gonna be singing 50 different songs in one night? No, they wanna hear that same one song you gotta hit up.
I think music should offer that to young people, a perspective that they may not even be looking at.
It can't take just one person to keep the West Coast at the forefront. If I'm the shining light, you know, that can branch that off, then so be it. I'm gonna do just that.
You're not gonna say nothing back to that, and then it's just like, yo, give me a session. Like, I'm gonna diss him, and I'm gonna tell everybody that I feel dissed.